Hey Tool Nuts, welcome back to our channel. I'm Doug from toolnut.com. So today in this video we're going to be going over the new Dewalt 20V fencing stapler. Brand new to the market. Not a lot of other companies make something like this. I think I saw maybe one or two other companies that have a cordless version. This is really going to replace people having to go out to their fence lines and hand bang staples in, which is tedious and will take time. And if it's going to start to rain like it's almost going to here in the middle of the dark, stuff happens during storms, stuff falls on fences, you don't want your livestock getting out. That's why I came here. Thank you to Jim and his family for letting us come to his farm. We're here in Dutchess County, New York, doing this video. So we're going to do a demo, but real quick I'm just going to go through some features of this new stapler. So basically Dewalt took this motor and platform off of their concrete pinner and used a lot of that technology and same motor and drive system into this new fencing stapler. So real quick, 20V platform, it'll run off of any of the 20V batteries. Dewalt at this time is selling it two ways. So right now I have the kit here. The kit consists of a kit bag, you're getting a charger, you're getting two 5 amp hour batteries, and you're getting the stapler itself. The other way Dewalt is selling this currently is as a bare tool, meaning that's all you get. No bag, no batteries, no charger. So if you already have any of the Dewalt 20V batteries, this is going to work and you can get away with just buying the bare tool and save some money. If you're not currently in the platform, obviously you're going to want to buy the kit. So Dewalt's stating that you can get up to 590 staples on one single charge of their 5 amp hour battery. Again, going into different hardness materials, denser woods, that's going to change the length of the staple. That's going to change. I'm not sure what they were testing it in and what length staple. They didn't state that, but up to 590 staples on a single charge of a 5 amp hour battery. Next thing to go over is the staples. These are 9-gauge staples, and DeWalt is selling them three different ways, or three different sizes: 1.5 inch, 1 3/4, and 2 inch. These are galvanized, all right, and again 9-gauge. And right now DeWalt is the only company making these to work in this stapler, so you got to buy the DeWalt staples to go with the DeWalt stapler. All right, so some of the features on this, magazine load is from above. So when I was messing around with this, I noticed that, you know, you got to have the staples back here to load them. If you try up closer, they're not going to load. And you can get 2 racks of staples in there. Don't forget, I'm doing this, there's no battery in here, so the tool is not live. Now, this is what I was messing with. I was trying to figure out, a lot of the other guys, gun staplers have like a button to depress to get this to load. Basically, all you're doing is point it back, it unlocks it. So that took me a minute to figure out. And then just like that. So figured I'd point that out. Again, 2 racks of staples are going to fit in there. I tried a third, it didn't work. Take this out very easily, remove it. So to clear jams, if you get a jam, the magazine actually comes off. Got a release here, pop that, and the nose comes off, and then you can get in there to get the jam staple out when needed. And then again back in, lock back into place. All right, so you have the belt hook, or you know, put in your pocket. This is reversible. They install it on one side, you can put it on another. So if you're lefty or righty, you can do that. We got a Kubota here today though, so we don't really have to put it on our belt to store it. So you have 3 power modes here. That's that button right there, 3 power modes. So what DeWalt said in that, the longer the staple, the more power. We already did a couple test shots. We're doing this in, again, sorry Jim, what's the type of wood we're going into?
We're going into locust wood.
Locust wood, which is harder.
Very hard.
Very hard and dense. So you also have a depth adjustment here. So I went all the way and set this as low as I could go. And with the locust, I did have to set it to the 3 power setting, which is the most powerful, even though I'm using 1.5 inch. In the DeWalt manual, they said generally for 1.5 inch, you're going to want to go on the lower power setting. They also stated in the manual though that when using the shorter staples in softer material, you don't want to have it on the highest power setting because that will wear down on the tool longer and it might need maintenance quicker, or you're going to wear out the tool or break the tool. All right, so got that. There is LED lights here that illuminate your work area here and there. I don't have the battery in it, so I can't show you that. When we do the demo, you'll be able to see that. This also has, I still don't understand why they do this on certain staple guns and nailers. They have a single fire and multi-fire located right here. We're gonna use the single fire. I don't know anyone that's doing fencing that fast, even with this thing. So you have that. There is also a lockout button for the trigger. So you just wanna make sure when you're getting ready to use it, that's unlocked. The other thing that they've done on their cordless framers and some of the other guns, this is like sometimes if the driver blade locks up or gets stuck in here, this is a release button for that. So that's what that is for on this gun. And even though it looks big, it's actually not bad. It's well balanced. It's not top heavy. Once you put the battery on there, it is better. We'll have the specs and everything else up on the site and for this video of the weights for this tool. But basically, I think I covered everything on it. So again, new Dewalt stapler. So we're gonna put our safety glasses on and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do some demos here and do a little bit of fence repair on some barbed wire. All right, so Jim's putting some tension on this barbed wire here. We're gonna put a couple staples into this wire. I'm gonna do a couple of shots and then we're gonna get Jim to use it too and get his feedback on this new tool. So you can see here in the nose, that's where you're gonna put the barbed wire, keeping my finger away from it because we do have a live tool here. And here we go, safety glasses are on. And you can get up close there. Well, that was pretty easy. Jim still got tension on the barbed wire. We'll do another one, and then we're gonna get Jim to try this out also.
Oh, wow, beautiful. Wow, that's excellent.
Woo! Go ahead. Wow. So you can get this a little tighter, you know, it's just gonna be, again, setting the depth. Again, we're going into real dense hardwood here.
This is black locust.
Yeah, that's why we figured this would be a good test. How many acres, so on this piece of property, how much fencing do you have?
There's about 25 acres of fencing on this land.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often do you do fence repair?
We're out here daily checking fence lines with big blowdowns, but generally once a month.
That you might have to do some repairs.
Do some repairs.
And on average, how long if you're
talking at least an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
So, you know, it's extensive work.
So this is just this is a little faster.
A little faster and a lot easier.
Right?
I'm letting it rock.
So now the barbed wire, what are the other types of, what is the name of this type of fence?
This is Page.
Okay, Page.
This is Page fencing.
Right. So that's what they, said, that the majority of agricultural fencing materials, barbed wire, stuff like this is what is going to be great for this type of tool.
Absolutely.
For this industry. All right, so Jim brought up a good point. We were trying it in the other wood, and
this is red oak.
So this is red oak. So we'll do a test shot, and wow, okay, so it sinks a lot better or easier than it did
setting
in
two.
The other
setting
material.
Two.
In setting two, we were on three, and we had the
So let's back it down to
adjustment.
1, and I think it's going to be
still only slightly less. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna help. I promised Jim I'd help him. Fix some more of this stuff here. That was the trade-off here, and then we're gonna have some beers together too. But thanks again for joining us on our YouTube channel here. I'm Doug. And
I'm Jim. What a great tool.
Coming live from Dutchess County, New York. upstate on his family farm. Thanks again.